Well, 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 we meet again. Alright, so I had a comment on a video. It was a question. How would I do it if it had a zero in the equation? Okay, well, really, the video you commented on was how to solve systems of linear equations by substitution. That means that you've got something x plus something y equals an answer, and then you've got something else x plus something else y equals another answer. And then you would do substitution to get, y or x by itself, and then you would substitute that in for y on the other one. But what they're asking is, what would you do if he had 0? Well, you do the same thing pretty much. You've got x plus 2y equals 0, and they didn't give me another thing, so I'll just make it up. Let's say it's 3x plus 4y equals 10. Alright, I can make that up because these two lines are most likely not parallel, which means they will cross at some point, and I'm going to find the point where they cross. What you would do is you would just work it like a normal equation. I'm doing it by substitution, so I'm going to guess that's what you want. Hey, Tyler. Hey, Tyler. I don't know why I talk like that. Oh, weird. Okay, so all we do in substitution is get one of our variables by itself. Do you think it's going to be easier to get y or x by itself? I'll give you a hint. X, because it doesn't have that 2 making out with it right there. So we just got to get this stuff to the other side of the equation. So we do the opposite of adding, which is subtract 2y from both sides. That would bring down our x. X equals, that goes away, and then 0 minus 2y is negative 2y. Alright, really all it means is that you don't have that 0 to deal with, and it's actually kind of easier. So with substitution, we replace, we're essentially saying x is the same as that. So we'd replace x in this equation with this. Alright, I need to make this smaller. Okay. So replace this and with this. Okay. So it'll be 3 times, replace that x with negative 2y plus 4y equals 10. I just brought down the rest of the junk up here. Okay. And then we just solve it. Multiply that, be negative 6y plus 4y equals 10. Negative 6y plus 4y. And this is why we do that substitution, because it gets rid of these two variables. It's hard to work an equation with two variables because you can't get one on by itself and say, oh, x equals 3. No, because you'd always have that y hanging out, annoying. It's like that annoying little brother at a party. It's like, dude, I'm at a party. I'm trying to watch Harry Potter and play Super Smash Bros. On Nintendo 64. Get out, brah. Okay, so we do negative 6y plus 4y, which is negative 2y equals 10. Then divide negative 2, be negative 5. And then you're almost done. You found your y, which is negative 5. You just need to find the x. And all you got to do is plug it into either of your starting equations. You could plug it in here, but you did some work there. And say you messed up right here, it would mess up this answer, which would mess up everything. So plug it into one of these. I'm going to do it in this one because that's the actual original one that person gave me. X plus 2y equals 0. I know y equals negative 5, so I'm going to put negative 5 in there. So it'll be x plus 2 times negative 5 equals 0. And then multiply those. X plus negative 10 equals 0. Add 10 to both sides. Hey, computer. And that'd be x equals 10. So I am done. That would be the coordinate where these two cross. And that's what you do. The end. Toodaloo. Turtles. Oh, question before you leave. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. If you could, I'd really appreciate it if you would, I don't know, subscribe to this channel. Real straight up for real. Appreciate that. And then I'm up on that Instagram. And then on that Twitter. This is a T for Twitter. And then this is an F for Facebook. Who cares? Okay. Whatever. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.